Hey, so this is a bit different than usual. Normally I make 3-minute videos talking about an artist I like, but today I've got a special opportunity to interview Issbrokie, Shteppi herself. I really appreciate her coming on, because getting to interview someone whose music I've listened to for a while now was a crazy experience. Alright, here's the interview. Thanks for doing this, by the way. This is sick. Like, I didn't expect this to happen.
Yeah, dude, no problem.
Cool. First question I got for you is, obviously, do you prefer people calling you just Shteppi or Issbrokie, like, generally?
I'm glad you asked this because I haven't actually like put it out. For a while I just like went by Brokey, but now I'm like Shteppi. I went by Shteppi before Brokey, but that was just like my name is like an Instagram artist for a little bit. And then like I eventually started making music under the Shteppi like title, but now like Shteppi is kind of just like what I credit myself as the artist that made Brokey. Brokey's kind of like just a character that I do and voice act and rap as.
Okay, my next one is, like, how did you initially get into music?
When I was tiny, my mom was in a car with me and showed me Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park on my way to school. I was like 6 maybe, 6 or 7, and I was just like just shook. I was because I'd heard, like, singing and stuff, but my only reference of, like, music before that was, like, The Beatles and Michael Jackson.
It seems you put like a ton of work into developing your sound. Like, it's kind of crazy how like defined it is, because it's so obviously you. In the song New Wave Who Dis, you mentioned you study Jay-Z and Kanye.
A lot. Or I used to. I like, Jay-Z, not as much. Kanye, definitely. I was super into Kanye for, like, a long ass time before, I got, like, super serious about rapping. So I would just be listening to, like, whatever, like be listening to, like, All Falls Down on my way to school. My mom would be like, "Turn that off, I don't like Kanye." And I'd be like, "Alright."
Has being a rapper always been like an aspiration for you?
Yeah, I would say so. I was in, like, 2nd grade, and this is actually really funny. I wrote down on a piece of paper because like, the teacher was, like handed out, like, pieces of paper to students being like, "Oh, like, what do you wanna be when you grow up?" And I wrote down rapper, but I forgot the extra P, so it just said, "I wanna be a raper when I grow up."
That's crazy. How did your teacher respond to that?
And she was just like, "What?" And, like, hit up my mom being like, "Your child wants to be a raper." My mom talked to me about it, I remember. We talked about it, like, a year ago, I think like, New Year's, she brought it up, and I was like, "That happened? That's fucking awesome."
The teacher didn't connect the dots?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my gosh. Um,
It's awesome, though.
I was wondering what your inspiration behind the theme of the Richie album was.
Fuck that album. Alright, Richie, I was just listening to a shit ton of Comethazine and, like, smoking hella weed. That was just what I was on when I was doing that, which is, like it was fun. Um, I think Evil, like, the project I just put out, is essentially just Richie, but, like, better. Richie is definitely cool. I don't, like, regret making it, but it definitely spawned a lot of weirdness I've had to deal with.
Is Evil like a farewell to like scream rap or loud rap?
No, I mean, like, it's more of like a thank you letter to, like, the people who fuck with me for it. Um, it's not like I'm not gonna, like, stop doing, like, yelling shit because I like yelling. It's fucking awesome. I got a lot of, like, the people who listen to me now from going "Blah, blah, blah," in a mic, so it's like, I feel like it'd be fucked up if I were to just be like, "No, that was never cool. Y'all suck," and fucking like, I don't wanna iDubbbz the situation and be like, fucking, "Yeah, bro, y'all people who used to enjoy my shit, y'all suck." Like, I don't wanna do that. That's fucked up, but, you know, I definitely wanna try and, like, broaden the, spectrum of my music to more than just yelling shit, but
I can see that
yeah.
with the recent stuff. You mentioned like being abandoned by rapper friends or like having a bad experience with like other rappers in the scene in the past. How's that just like
Oh,
affected your perspective on the scene?
uh, okay, so I feel like as a kid, when people wanna get into rap, they want to get into like usually just like they like it because they like rap music and they don't really think of like the culture behind rap or the reasons that other people get into rap. So like a lot of people get into rap because they want to get hoes or they want to get money or they want to like do other things that aren't as genuine as just wanting to make music and make art and have people appreciate it, which is what I have been in it for and got into it for. I feel like a lot of people get into music for the wrong reasons. It's definitely made me a little more cautious of who I work with and who I like choose to talk to. I have a rule now where I'm like I'm not going to fuck with somebody unless unless I would let them meet my mom, then I probably don't want them in my life.
That's a good rule. That's a good rule.
It's fucking worked so far. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, is Karma Mob that for you?
Well, dude, Karma Mob is like the reason I'm like alive. Uh, partly they like, which sounds like intense, but like I've known these people since I was like early teenager, like 14, 15. So like a lot of who I am is who they are, and a lot of who they are is who I am. So it's like I have a weird uh like definition of what like family is because I'm not like fully blood related to any of like the siblings I have because my mom and dad were like never like married. I'm the only child they had. So all of my brothers and sisters are like half siblings or step siblings. So like I'm not related to these people in Karma Mob, but I still see them just as much of like a family member as like somebody like one of my half brothers or my step brothers.
That's a good way to put it.
That's just like the only way I can. It's just like they've been there when like therapy wasn't working and like I was fucked up. So like I owe a lot of me to those guys. It's super sick. I love them.
Next thing I want to ask is, how do you come up with like your ideas for songs and albums?
I usually just like go and take a shit. I'm like, I just like, bro, straight up. I get up. I'm like on my computer. I'm listening to like a hard song or something, and I'll be like, damn, I need to like shower or something. I'll just be booty butt naked in the shower, like, damn, that's kind of a bar. Like thinking of random shit, and then I just like follow that theme with other songs, and then it turns into an album. That's how like most of my albums have turned out the way they have. It's how Evil came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When you make an album, it's just a song you like, and then you just want to expand on it.
Yeah, pretty much. Like for Richie, I made a what song was it? Let me actually like look because I haven't looked at this album in like years.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think I made Fuck This Scene. No, 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 no. I made Where the Beat Go first, I think. That was the first song I made on this album. And then Kaiju was the second. And then I was like, this kind of like theme of like this weird like super villain fucked up shit like is hard. So I just kept going with it. And then it turned into that, which is what a lot of people find me off of, which is cool.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of people's favorite.
Yeah. Like I I always like support and I'm not like trying to be like a Steve Lacy about it. Like fucking if I go to a show and people only know Richie songs, then it's like, all right, like that's what they know me for. That's fire. They know me either way. But like, a lot of people have been like, yo, like go back to like the Richie style of shit. Um, and that's kind of what like Evil is. That's kind of what it was just me kind of being like, hey, y'all have stuck around for that long of me not doing that, so here's that.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of artists feel that way. It makes sense though.
Yeah, it's cool though, cause like fucking I got the song with like Darky and stuff. A lot of that album's like the shit I was talking on it like came full circle. So it's cool.
I like a lot of your more recent stuff. Probably about the same or more than your old stuff.
That's real. I think I'm just like a snob about it because I just like I'm the one making it and like I think that's the only reason. Other than that though, like I don't think I hate any of my music that I've put out except for like Bottle It Up. I fucking hate that song.
Really?
Dude, I fucking hate that song.
Wait,
Straight up,
why?
like, bro, I don't know, cause like, it started out as me, like, not being serious. I was making, like, a joke song, which is why, like, the corn barks are at the end of it where I'm like,
Yeah.
all that shit is just, like, dumb, but, like, throughout the song, I, like, didn't know how to mix new metal shit, and I, like, didn't know how to, like, properly, like, yell, so a lot of it is just, like, me sounding like a squeaker on Call of Duty, like, saying really edgy
What?
shit. I don't like it. I'm just not a fan. I don't know.
That's
I don't like
surprising because I actually that's probably like not one of my favorite songs, but it's like a favorite.
No, yeah, I've had a lot of people say that that's, like, their favorite song by me or one of them, and I'm like, "Shit, bro, dope," but, like
Yeah. No, I get it.
but, like
What's your creative process for like making a song? I know you said like shower thought style, but like
yeah.
specifically.
Yeah, I mean, like, I often, like, will think of, like, lyrics randomly just, like, throughout the day, and it could be, like, whatever, like, it could be something, 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 and I'm like, "Okay, I wanna keep just that phrase for something," and then I'll go back to it when I find a beat, like, make the first bar that thing, and then I'll just build off of that. That's usually what I do. I just write stuff down when I think of it.
And you have like a lyric book.
Yeah, I have, like, 2 next to me right now. I got, like, these 2.
Oh wow.
And then also just, like, notes app on my phone.
How has your experience been with producing? I know you produced the beat for Blood Bank.
Blood Bank, I made that beat in BandLab. I wanna get better at producing. That's the thing. I wanna, like I wouldn't call myself a producer at all. Like, I made the instrumental for, like, Steph's song on the Pink Hair project, and, like, I have a couple, like, unreleased songs that are produced by me, but, like, I feel like I'm not good enough at producing to call myself a producer. Like Calder, my buddy Calder,
Yeah.
or, like, Jen, or, like, Gort, or, like, fucking, like, Cassidy, like, these people that are, like, just know what the fuck they're doing, like, they'll just open FL, it looks like a spaceship, and then they're just like, "Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep," and it's, like, the best beat you've ever heard. I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, I wanna be able to do that, but, like, I'm just not at that level yet, being completely honest and self-aware with myself, I'm just not. I will get though, I will, and once I do, it's up, it's over for those guys, but
So that's something you want to do? Like you want to get better at producing?
oh yeah. I wanna get better at everything.
This question is a crazy long shot, but in Space Buns, you say the line, "You bitch medulla on my dick, little bitch, I'm like Medusa." Is this
Mhm.
a Juice World reference?
No, but I know the bar that you're talking about.
That's
It
crazy.
what song was that on?
He did it in a lot of freestyles. I don't know what specific songs he did it on, but I'm a big Juice WRLD fan, so that
Did he
like
do it did he do it on the one where he's freestyling over his homie playing the piano? Or am I tripping?
maybe he's done it
I
on a
could be
lot.
tripping.
He might have done it on the like hour long one.
Mm.
Do you take any inspiration from Juice WRLD?
I actually like, more than you would probably expect. Like, Juice World's an artist that I, like, haven't really delved too deep into, but, like, what I have heard, he's inspired a lot of, like, my melodic cadences, as well as, like, um, me wanting to get better at freestyling. That shit is d that motherfucker is
He was so talented, bro.
oh god. Dude, I was a lot more, inspired by, like, X than I was Juice WRLD probably. Like, I was a lot more inspired by, like, the hard trap shit, um, of, like, late, 2010s than, like, um, Juice WRLD specifically. But Juice WRLD is definitely, like, an inspiration to me and, like, a lot of people I know.
Okay, this one I think is a good one. Do you feel like pressure to be Brokey when you just want to be like Shteppi or yourself? I'll take that as a yes.
Yes. Oh, fuck, I got a leg cramp. Yes. I do definitely feel, pressure occasionally. Just cause like, when you have a bunch of people who look at you for one thing, um, whether it be like my art or like my music or just the brokey stuff or just the Shteppi stuff, I have like I'm a person. Like I have horrible social anxiety. You know what I mean? Like, I fucking, I just went to the doctor today because I fucking got, finally, like, prescribed actual, like, anxiety medication, which has been fire. I love it. I thought it would, like, erase my emotions and make me all, like, fucked up, and not be able to, like, make music or art, but I'm just like I was like, "I'm tripping." But, yeah, I think the pressure of, being, like, somebody that that a lot of people look at, once you're, like, somebody that people look at, you're not somebody or something. You know what I mean? You're a brand that you have to keep, like, clean, and you can't fuck up, or else millions of people are gonna see, and they're gonna know you as the person who fucked up for a little while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, it is a lot of pressure, um, but, like, it's the only pressure I really have to deal with in life. My life is good. Like, I have a good life, but I'm just, like, I do definitely get anxious. Um, Having a lot of people who really like what I do doesn't help that, but it also is a little reassuring.
In the song Indijet, you mentioned you used to grind on YouTube. Was that your initial dream?
Bro, holy fuck, yes. Bro, okay, so I used to have an old YouTube channel. I'll name it because it's not around anymore. But I used to be a commentary YouTuber, bro. I used to make like CS:GO surf commentary videos and like rant about shit.
Just like me, kind of.
Dog, dog, yeah. But like me and my friends would make like YouTube videos. I had a channel for a little bit called I'm Bread Inside.
That's a good name.
But yeah, but I had a little character, and it was like a little loaf of bread with my face, like, really badly photoshopped onto it, and I would just, like, force a deep voice and, like, talking to my mic, about, like, shit I thought was, like, gay. Like, I was kinda, like, my whole shit back then.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I might fuck it, I might bring it back.
Yeah, you should. You should bring it back.
I give up rap, just become a commentary YouTuber.
And then you just made commentary videos?
Dude, I made commentary videos and skits, but a lot of them were just, like, me and my friends, like, just doing bullshit, just straight, like it was just me in high school being, like I thought of, like, a dick joke or something, and we would make a skit around it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's just, like, kid shit, but, like, it definitely keeps me up at night because 'cause I'm like, "God damn, if those videos leak, that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck ass." I don't know. I feel like I might just, like, put them out. Just put them out there and be like, "That's me."
You guys fuck with this?
Yeah, just so it's not, like, found and I'm, like, embarrassed. I might as well be embarrassed and put it out myself, you know what I mean? I feel like doing that with, a bunch of my old music too before I was brokey. I feel like
Really?
probably doing that. Yeah, putting it out as, like, a little playlist on SoundCloud or something. That'd be hella funny.
Was that type of music similar to what you made now?
A little. I was a little more spiritual, miracle, lyrical. Definitely hit more boom bap shit. Definitely sucked a lot more. Definitely recorded on my phone. But like, you gotta do what you gotta do to make music at that age, man.
You gotta learn.
Yeah. If I didn't make those songs, I wouldn't be good at rapping now. So like, kind of owe 12-year-old bad rapper me for what I got now.
Drawing seems to be a big part of your, like, online life. How has it, like, influenced your journey as an artist?
I like grew up on the internet a lot. At least like I didn't grow up specifically on the internet. I'm like not like an iPad baby or nothing. But I had like a iPod Touch when I was like 11, and I just remember like going on like YouTube and watching like Ego Raptor videos or like early like Odd Ones Out or Jaden Animations. Just like YouTube like animation like community. I, like, super fucked with that, and that, like, got me into drawing a bunch of stuff. I really like comic books. I was kind of a nerd, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I fucked with anime, and I was just like my mom, like, gave me, like, a crayon when I was, like, 4. I just drew some, like, bullshit, and she was like, "It's so good," and I was like, "I crave validation now," and just kept drawing. Definitely a big reason I feel like people look at me as much as they do is just, like, they see pretty colors, and they're like, "Ooh, pretty colors and anime girl boobs." It's awesome.
What's your favorite piece of cover art you made?
Oh, fuck. So far, alright, I gotta look at, let me look at my songs that I've put out because it's Probably Jams, I'm not gonna lie. Jams is a great cover. I'm just like I'm super proud of that. Like, not only just, like, as a song, but as, like, just, like, what it is. Just, like, the vibe it gives off with the cover, and then it's just, like the song is cool, though.
What's the meaning behind your, like, EP Fuck's cover art?
Oh, okay, so it's just, like, me all fucked up because I was sad. I was like I made this, project when I was, like, super duper sad, just about, like nothing for real. I was just, like a lot of bad shit was happening. Uh, Karma Mob helped me out, shout out them for, helping me not die. That's lit. Fucking I don't know, dude. I was just, I just made a bunch of songs while I was sad, slapped it together, and then I was like, "What can convey some sad shit but will also draw people's attention?" And then I was just like, "Well, I'll just draw myself hella bloody. That'd be fire."
That's a good concept.
Yeah. I also just, like, had a ex that was, like, crazy into, like, cutting, and I was like, "Ugh!" And that's, like, a big, like, no-no for my brain is, like, that type of stuff, so I feel like just, like, representing that in, like, a art piece that's supposed to, like, convey, me dealing with, like, trauma coming back up in my life, uh, for a project, I feel like that would've just been cool, so I just made that. It was cool. It was fun to make. It's fun to draw.
I really like Gray.
Gray Gray is a sick song. Gray is about my boyfriend. It's, about, like, him, moving to, college because he's, currently in college, and I was just, like, hella sad because I was like, "Damn, my boyfriend is in college, and I can't, like, sleep with somebody in the same bed no more. That's ass. Imma make a song about that." And then I just did.
That one goes hard, like, driving down a road really at nighttime in a car, just full blast.
It was super inspired by, like, specifically, I was listening to a bunch of Quanic, uh, Quanic with 3 N's, Quanic. That motherfucker's fire. I was listening to it's some fucking album name I can't fucking pronounce, but
Did you learn how to animate to make the Lord Knows music video?
so this actually ties back to, fucking Christ, I didn't think I was talking about this as much. This leads back to, my old YouTube channel. I like I made animations as well as, like, skits and other stuff. And, I remember, like, they were really bad, they were not good, but I would just, like, animate me and my friends, like, as, like, stick figures, like, fighting and cool shit, like, Hune's Dojo. Uh, I had an idea, I was like, "Docky, what if for this song that we really like, um, I make a music video and completely animate it on my phone, and it's like a crazy anime fight scene." And he's like, "That would be sick. I wanna drop this song soon." We didn't. The song, dropped a year after it was made.
Yeah, it's in the background of, one of your what is the
The intro for Moi.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I appreciate you noticing that. There are some people who, like, noticed and, like, went back on the song and commented like, "Yo, Lord knows, that's the ringtone."
It's crazy to me how that came for full circle, that's so cool.
No, yeah, I'm proud of that music video because I animated it on a phone, and I think it looks pretty good for being animated on a
It's
phone.
so good.
But I wanna animate some new shit because I have, like, an actual, like, drawing tablet now and, like, this little pen. That's what I've been doing on my, like, recent, like, reels, like, Instagram reels with,
Oh, yeah.
and that's been going super well. Very happy about it. About to hit, fucking 100,000 on, Instagram, which is wild. That shit is crazy.
How does it feel to get, like, s so big and recognized for your music?
Fucking scary. Um, it's, like, scary, but it's cool at the same time. Cause like, obviously, I wanted since I was a kid to, like, be a person that's known for their art, whether it's, like, music or drawing, um, but it's a little fucking scary because, now people, like, wanna know where I live and, like, who my boyfriend is and, like, all that great stuff and, like, trying to dox me, so that's pretty ass, but, other than that, like, it's lit. It's awesome. I love it. Fucking it's cool. There are definitely just downsides that a lot of people when getting into music, it's like, "Oh, like, what's so bad about everybody knowing who you are and being, like, praised for what you do?" It's like, not everyone who knows who you are is going to praise you. You're gonna get extreme opinions from both people who are obsessed with you and people that want you to die. So it's like, I don't know. It's kind of it's a mixed bag, definitely. It's definitely a mixed bag, but it's cool.
Who's your favorite artist, by the way?
Like, favorite drawing artist or favorite, like, musician?
Honestly, either.
I'll name both. I don't even know if I got that. Alright, so the artist who's probably inspired me the most with my art style is probably Brian Lee O'Malley, the creator of Scott Pilgrim, or like my buddies like Numa or Koopa. They're both fire. They're both in Karma Mob. They're both super sick. Uh, Koopa did the cover art for like Broke My Wrist, and Numa's done cover art for like my song Her, and the Richie album cover actually was done by Numa. Numa's super talented, super inspirational, dude. Art and music, like they make me, they make me mad with how good they are, bro. Yo, Numa, fuck you. No, I'm playing.
What's your favorite song?
Oh fuck. Yo, I know this like off the bat. What the hell by Avril Lavigne. Whoa, what the hell? That's my shit. I was like, once again, I got into like music through like rock shit. Like my mom showed me Linkin Park, and then I like went down the rabbit hole of like the fucking emo shit, and I fuck with like Paramore, huge inspiration. This underrated band, fucking Talla, Tallah. Those motherfuckers go hard. Um, Avril Lavigne goes without saying. Fucking Panic at the Disco, Pierce the Veil. All those motherfuckers I love. Big fan. Slipknot, good God. Corey Taylor blows my mind. I'm a huge nerd about music, so it's just like fucking a lot of people get like taken aback by it. They're like, because I'll meet like rappers who are like too cool for shit, bro. I hate that. Because I'll meet rappers who are like, oh, bro, like anime shit. That anime shit is weird, bro. I fuck with guns and money and bitches. That's like it. I'm like, bro, you don't fuck with golfing, bro. Golfing, like
That's crazy. I kind of expected that more from like big established artists, like mainstream artists.
no, bro. Fucking like these little motherfuckers who don't got a fan base or like, which like I don't mean to like talk down on people because I don't think I have like that big of a fan base, at least for what I'm aiming for. But I'm saying if I don't got fans, then yo ass definitely don't got fans, and you should not be egoing motherfuckers, bro. Stay nice, bro. What happened to just being a nice person, bro? I don't like this mysterious shit. I hate it. It's my least favorite shit ever.
What's your favorite song that you made?
Oh fuck. I don't know. I think it's definitely probably like unreleased if it is if I do have a favorite song by myself. It's probably an unreleased song, but out of like what I've released, I really like Shut the Fuck Up. That's a good song. Eeny Money Mo with Danny Brown is also sick. I'm super proud of that. Shout out to Danny Brown.
This one you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but how do you feel your journey has been like different as a transgender artist?
Okay. I actually appreciate you like being like cool about it and being like you don't have to answer it if you don't want to. I will, but like I appreciate that. I feel like rap specifically, it's very dependent on one if you're good, but two mostly it's about the aesthetic that you present. Most rappers are like big tough dude with like a chain and like guns and he's rapping about shit. And then there's some where it's the opposite, where it's like the Tyler the Creator artsy shit, like or the Kanye artsy shit. And like those guys are both respected in like two different lanes. I'm kind of in a weird lane of like both. I also got the stigma of being like a girl rapper, which like a lot of people do not like or vibe with girl rappers. They're like, "Oh, they only rap about their pussy. They only rap about shaking ass." And it's like they do that. definitely. That I'm not saying they don't, but, like, Missy Elliott? Come on now. It ain't just Nicki Minaj. It ain't just Cardi B. It ain't like you ain't ever sat down and listened to fucking, like, Lauryn Hill, like, really rap shit, or listen to fucking, like, Lil Sims. Even, like, what's her face? Fucking Young Ma. Young M.A. got some crazy fucking songs. But, like, Megan Thee Stallion is cool, but it's just, like, a lot of people will box artists into a box because they don't really expect a lot of shit beyond their aesthetic to happen. You know what I mean? So a lot of people will, like, see me, who's, like, a rapper, and they think of, like, a rapper, like a gangster rapper, like, one of those archetypes of rappers, and then they think of a transgender person who's, like, a lot of the time, transgender people are personified in the media as, like, this blue-haired fat asshole who's, like, being like, "Fuck you," like, with a full beard being like, "You can't be confused about me, that's fucked up." Like, when it's I've never met somebody like that in my life who's trans. But, like, the loudest are the most focused on, so I'm trying to be the loudest right now. Uh, I'm trying to be the loudest bitch out there, so motherfuckers look at me and they're like, "Oh, wait, trans people are actually normal fucking people that do normal ass shit, and it's not just, like, fucking, like, blue hair weirdos that are just, like, yelling about, like, when people fuck up." It's like, bro, I don't know. I think it's just the internet is going to change a lot of shit. I think the internet is gonna vastly change how, people look at, any sorta artist, especially, like, a trans artist, because, like, bro, like, Laura Less, that bitch be dropping heat. Fucking Quinn, fucking Wells, all these motherfuckers, they're so fire. Like, Astrid, they're fire. Like, at the end of the day, it really does just come down to, like, you aren't my archetype of rapper that I'm used to, and that means you're fucking gay and you suck. At the end of the day, it's like, what can you really do about that other than just rap good and rap better than them? And that's what I'm doing.
I think that's, like, a great way, like, wrap your way into people's hearts, I guess. I don't know.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do. It's like, you don't have to like me because I'm a trans person. You don't have to respect me because I'm a trans person. You could still think I'm a fucking dick. If you could like, if I do some fucked up shit, I do some fucked up shit. If somebody does some fucked up shit, they doing some fucked up shit. But how you can't talk shit on me as a rapper because I rap better than you. And that's gonna make a lot of people more angry that I'm trans because they're gonna be thinking, damn, I'm getting bodied by the transgender rapper on my own song.
Hell yeah.
Like, yeah, I kinda just put all my points into just my art, not that other stuff. I appreciate you asking that. Thank you.
Okay, I think I know this one, but, I kinda wanna hear it from you. How did Karma Mob form?
Yeah, okay, so I wasn't actually like the I'm not like the creator of Karma Mob, or I'm not like the head of Karma Mob. A lot of people, like, think there's, like, a front man, 'cause, like, with, like, Queen and, like, bands like Brockhampton had, like, Kevin Abstract, like, that's, like, the known front man. The head of Karma Mob, like, I'm not that. I'm, like, 100% definitely not that. I'm not the creator. I'm not the, like, front man. That's, like, really ass. We're just, like, a group of friends that make music. That's all it was. Like, cause when you talked about it in your video, like, that old collective, um, had some really bad people in it, which, like, a lot of people will think, like, because I, like, knew bad people at one point that, like, I'm a bad person, and while that's fair, like, you could think whatever the fuck you want, go ahead. I'm not gonna try and change your mind. I don't give a fuck personally, um, because, like, I know my intentions. I know me and my homies are good. It kinda just became what it was because of a old collective falling out with really bad people, and then a bunch of, friends who were, like, still friends, um, completely even outside of the music shit. We weren't even, like, associating with each other for, like, a good 2-week period. I was, like, a solo, like, artist for, like, a 2-week period. And then we all just, like, were like, "Fuck it, let's make a new thing." And at first, we were gonna be, Mob Karma, actually, which is funny. But we ended up being Karma Mob. Fucking Numa came up with the logo. I'm pretty sure it's like a Soul Eater reference.
Oh, you don't know?
I mean, like, I think it's like loosely a Soul Eater reference because Numa really fucks with Soul Eater. I haven't finished Soul Eater, so I'm not like 100% like. I didn't know. I just thought the logo was cool. But like, I learned recently, it was like Numa was like, "Bro, it's a Soul Eater reference." I'm like, "What?" What? I was shook. I was like, "No way." Yeah, I don't know, dude. Karma Mob is just like a group of friends that make shit. It's not really like a brand. We're not trying to make it like a band where like there's like a front person. And if anybody was a front person, like a front man of like Karma Mob, it would not be me. It would be like Ruslan or Jen. Like they look cool. I'm like a faggot who's dancing around in all pink. Like I'm like I'm cool with just being like an artist that's a part of something. Um, which like is what I see myself as. It's fire. I like Karma Mob. I love those guys.
Where'd the name like Karma Mob come from?
I don't know. I mean, like, I definitely did help come up with the name, but I feel like after our old collective fell out, we were like, Karma's gonna get to those people eventually, and like, it's going to catch up to those people, and I feel like we should be a living embodiment of that. So we kind of just made that collective purely out of spite to essentially say fuck you to like whoever wants to fuck us over.
That's actually kind of what I thought. That's crazy. I didn't think I'd
Yeah,
get that right.
that's like literally exactly what it was. It like other people have different definitions. Like that's my definition of it though. I fucking love it.
That's a good way to put it.
We are very fueled off spite and hate.
That's also another way to put it.
Which you might be able to hear it in the music, but
You recorded Karma Mob Volume 1 in person, right? Was that the first time you guys met each other?
nah, we met each other when it was fucking still HCA. Like we met each other like way back. We met at the first time we ever met was at a Spider Gang show actually, which is mad funny because like it was at the Spider Gang LA show, and I think 2021 or late 2020. But it was their first show where they were all together, which is hella funny because that was the first time we were all together. But we all linked because our buddy had like a song with Darky, which like I'm pretty sure was like just a feature that he paid for. But we were all like, this would be a cool thing to like meet up at because like, you know, I wasn't really as big of a Spider Gang fan as like my friends were, because like a lot of people compare me to like Darky or like Brahmain or like these other people. Like the thing I was inspired by wasn't them directly, but their influence on my friends. Like I was more inspired by their influence on my friends and my friends inspiring me directly than me being inspired by my friends' influences.
That makes sense.
But at the show, we all like met up and we only talked for like an hour or two, and then we just like went and had fun, moshed, and then we just like went home. But like after everything like went down, I like met up with like Jen, and then like we all just kind of like met up. Like Docky lived near me, so we were just like hanging out, going out, fucking skateboarding, going to concerts, doing shows. But then like for the Karma Mob album, like the volume 1 at least, we literally just like all decided on like a date this one summer. We were just like, let's all go to like Jen's crib and fucking record a big ass album. And we did. And the studio smelled like shit. Oh my god. Bro. I'm yo. Yo, I walked in that studio, my fucking eyebrows like burnt off, bro. I was walked in there, my eyelashes were falling out and shit. I was like, fuck. Smelled like straight BO, you know. That's because we were getting lit. That's because we were just partying. But like, good God, bro. We were there for like a week. Fuck. Shit smelled like ass. I door dashed probably more than I have in my entire life that one trip.
Is there gonna be a volume 2?
I hope so. It honestly just depends on like what everybody else is feeling. I would like there to be. I would like there to be fucking 100, but like it's genuinely just what everybody else like wants to do, and like I'm along for the ride. Like I said, like Karma Mob is a thing I feel like I'm a part of. It's not really like a thing that I'm like helping run or anything. It's just like a part, like a thing that I'm like that my name is attached to. It's a friend group. So it's like if we decide to make another album, we will. we most of us intend to, I think, but like, never know what happens. Maybe we'll switch to video games or some shit one day.
Oh, how was the Karma Mob concert?
Are you talking about the Austin one,
Yeah.
Texas? That shit was fire. It wasn't a Karma Mob concert like 100% branded like a Karma Mob show, but it was the first show that like Karma Mob as a collective has done. We weren't all together. Like Dot Flow wasn't there, Calder wasn't there, Docky wasn't there, fucking Soul Bomb wasn't there, Sumtex wasn't there, but everyone else like kind of was. Koopa wasn't there, but like there were like 5 of us. It was like me, Bread, Jen, Ruslan, and Numa, and then like my boyfriend and like one of our other friends that we had at the time. And we were just like, I don't know, bro. That was the first time I've ever had like a crowd like actually know who I was. That was weird because I was like, there wasn't really like a backstage area, and it like where there was, it was kind of like there was like no security, so people were kind of just walking back there.
Oh shit.
So, it's like whatever, but like I was just like chilling. I was walking around the venue just like meeting fans while like people were performing. It was kind of a douchey thing for me to do looking back on it, cuz just like I'm pulling people away from like this person's performance because they're like, "Brokey, I want you to sign my boobs" or some shit. I'm like, "But like fucking the actual show, like the actual performance that we did was fun. I gassed out. I fucking almost died, but like the San Francisco show, I feel like I definitely reclaimed myself. Shout out I Am Henry for putting that show on, and like the other people that helped put together Harmony. That was sick.
Have you ever performed before, like on a stage, or was that the first time?
Now I had a that was my first time on a stage, I think. But like before, I would just like stand in a mosh pit with a mic. Like I was just about it. Like I went in there with like a mic, and I was just like, "All right, y'all ready?" And then there would be like people like a circle around me, and people would be like, "Yeah," and I would kind of just like rap. I've like rented out like art galleries with friends in the past. I've done a lot of shit.
Are there any more Karma Mob concerts planned in the future, or just concerts in general?
Maybe, maybe. I'm not sure. I plan on maybe doing a West Coast tour from maybe like Vancouver, Canada, down to like LA or like San Diego. That would be fire. Something like that. Like just a miniature like tour to kind of get me used to like the act of touring because I've never toured before. In like November, Kill Bill and Rav, those guys are coming to my city, and I'm about to be like touring like 2 shows with them. I'm not performing or nothing. I'm just like going along to just like see what's up. But it's gonna be lit. That's gonna be super cool. It's gonna be like my first time in a tour van, so I'll be used to it probably by the time I actually start touring. I definitely do plan on like doing a little mini tours, like a Midwest tour, a East Coast tour, a West Coast tour. I feel like that would be cool.
That would be cool. You also did a show with Brummagod. That was in San Francisco, right?
Yeah, Bremengott and Darky actually. Darky wasn't like on the flyer, but Brumman kind of brought him out as like a special guest, which was super fucking cool. People were hype. Um, I feel like it's really cool that I can say like for my first official like Issbrokie show I ever threw, I had Darky open for me. That's pretty full circle. That's fire. But like other than that, like it was awesome. Like the energy in that building was nice. I feel like it was a bit of revenge for how I did it the Harmony show because I gassed out during my friend's set. Like Jen was like performing and I was getting hype on stage and shit. And I was just too tired to perform live shit. So I was just sitting there like, what the fucking I don't know. Like on stage. But like at the San Francisco show, I was shitting bricks, hella anxiety, but super fun. That venue sucked. I'm never going back there.
Oh shit.
Fuck that venue. But
Beef.
no, yeah, it's dead. It's real beef with that venue. Fuck that venue. They suck. But shout out other venues. Venues, hit me up, type shit.
How did that show come about?
So I had a manager at the time, um, who was like managing another artist that I really respected, and then they were like, "Oh, bro, let me like set up a show for you," and they did. They weren't like a bad manager or anything. they just like set up like a shitty show, which like that happens sometimes. I'm not tripping, but I met I really like met Darky and Brumman like at that show, and that kind of like lit a fuse for our relationships to grow. And since I was like sitting there kind of like, damn, this show turned out ass, Brumman was like, let me get you with our manager. So now I'm managed by the homie Jay, aka at fuck or FU_CK. That motherfucker is a wizard. I love him. He helps me with so much. I love that guy. Shout out Jay. I kind of regret that I didn't say that sooner in the video. But shout out Jay. That dude is the GOAT. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It was kind of like, it was just like, let's throw a show. And I was like, let's do it. And then we picked a booty buns ass venue and then did it.
Do you have any plans on doing like a song with Roman Gun?
Yeah, probably. I've sent him like a open that he said he was gonna record on. Fucking if he does it, then he does it. But if he doesn't, it's like whatever. We'll probably make another song in the future.
Is Gort in Karma Mob?
No. Gort is like its own thing. Gort is like this fucking like weirdo.
Because I didn't fully understand Gort before writing this. Like, how did you end up doing a bunch of features with Gort?
Well, one, he's a million years old.
Oh,
Two, he's like a deity. But like the homie would just like had a pentagram in his shit, and he just like summoned Gort, and Gort appeared. Gort appeared and made a fire song and sent it to me, and I got on it after he was summoned out of a portal from the demon realm.
now that you've dropped a song with Darky, have like fans become like less rabid in comparing you with him?
Definitely. I've fucking
Really?
like, yeah, like, which I didn't expect. I thought it would worsen it, if anything. But like, I dropped a song with Darky. People were like, "Oh fuck, like, we can't really call you a Darky clone anymore because Darky's your boy. So we can't really like be like, fuck you, you're a Darky clone." So it's like, I'm very happy about that because I don't know, dude. I don't like getting compared to anybody. I don't think anybody likes being compared to shit because like it sucks too because it was like it felt disingenuous because I didn't really know how to react when people said I was a Darky clone because I'm not actually that like super wicked inspired by Darky. I am now. Like him as a person, fucking awesome. One of the nicest dudes I've ever met. People say a lot of mean shit about him online. I don't really know what else to say other than like almost everything bad I've heard about that guy has turned out to not be true.
Yeah, he seems like a misunderstood guy,
Bro,
especially on the internet.
bro. People be like, "Yeah, bro, he fucks with so and so." It's like he's like, "Bro, I haven't fucked with so and so in years." Like he's just a dope like he's a good dude. Like I went to his house and I like asked him about the bad shit people say cuz I'm like, "I want to know if I'm going to fuck with you or not." Like directly. Like I want to hear from you if you fuck with these people or not because if you like do, I'm going to leave. But like he just sat down with me and explained everything and was like, "I appreciate you asking me this because like a lot of people are too scared to ask stuff like that." And then me and him have just been like homies since. It's been fire. But I'm forgetting what the question was.
I was just saying if like fans stopped comparing you.
Oh right. They stopped kind of comparing me to him. I'll get some new people who kind of won't get the memo, but like usually there's usually like a comment replying to them being like, "Bro, they literally have a song." And then they're like, "Oh."
Oh, then it's chill then.
Yeah. Like, bro, if I'm a rip off of anybody, it's not Darky. It's like it's my friends in Karma Mob. I'm a rip off of them, bro. I be stealing their flow. I be stealing Jen's flow. I've done the fucking songs, bro. Like that motherfucker Jen, that's him.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Gremlin. I thought Gremlin when you did that for the first time.
Bro, I stole his song.
I thought that was yours.
No, dog. No, bro. I'd ask, like, part of me feels bad. Even though I shouted him out in the beginning,
Yeah,
I
no.
feel bad because I was just like, I want to do like a meadow scream, but I want to say yeah, but I don't want to like, I don't want to steal my homie sauce. And then I just said, fuck it, stole my homie sauce, and now a fucking a million other rappers are like stealing his flow, and it makes me sad.
Is it like a trend now to to do that
Yeah,
scream?
Yeah,
It is?
like, yeah, it has been for, like, a year, but it's been, like it's only, like, been a couple artists, but, like, every time it happens, I'll, like, send it to Jen and be like, "I'm sorry." He's just like, "Fuck you, man."
I I feel like it's not as cool if, like, if it's a rip.
When Jen yells something it's same with Semtex, dude. When Jen or Semtex yell, in their songs, it makes me, like, scared. Like, I've been in the booth with, like, Jen before, like, in an actual, like, studio. Not like a studio, but, like, a home studio with Jen and a Semtex separately, and both of them just got a aura when they start recording, bro. It's like I don't know, bro. It's like when Zoro feels, like, Luffy's pain and he's like, like, gets shocked. That's me in the room with them when they're about to record, bro. It's crazy. They got some shit, man.
As a Black fan, are there any songs that you have in the vault with them?
You're black? No, I'm playing.
No, no.
My bad, my bad. No, I have sent him an open recently.
Ooh.
So, fucking if he does it, then yeah, bro. Shout out Black. That motherfucker's gay. Dude's a twin. I love him. Love him to death.
What direction do you feel like your career is progressing now?
Definitely more towards the art side, less towards the rap side. Or, like, rap is art, but, like, I'm just talking about, like, in terms of, like, just getting experimental with it. Like, I wanna be a lot more artsy, than just, like, fuck bitches, get money, do crack, like, as my aesthetic. You know what I mean? I wanna branch out. I wanna make, like, experimental, like, psychedelic rock with, like, Shteppi. It's like, Brokey was my main project for a long time, but, like, I've kinda slowly been migrating over more and more to Shteppi, without even realizing it too. Like, I dropped, like, 6 like, Shteppi songs in a row and didn't even realize it until people hit me up and were like, "When's the next Brokey song?" And I'm like, "Oh, fuck," like, I thought I'd been dropping Brokey songs, but I just, like but people fucked with it. They were like, this new shit is fire." Like, "Girl Failure," that song is, like, one of my biggest songs, and that's, like, completely produced by me and my homie, Cassidy. Like, Cassidy did this sexy ass guitar solo on it. I did, like, the bass. He did the fucking, drums and guitar. He basically made the beat. I'm just a fucking fag who likes to take credit for shit, but
No, you helped.
yeah, but, I like it was like I think I'm just gonna go more towards, like, some, like, artsy shit that I actually am interested in because, like, I was fucking with the aesthetic of Brokey and, like, the shit I do with Brokey when I was, like, 15. I made it when I was, like, a 15-year-old. The actual, like, character being a character and not just, like, me rapping, and I feel like since I'm not 15 anymore, I'm not like a horny child that likes anime girls and rap anymore. Like, I still do, but it's just, like, not as much. I'm still a horny asshole who fucks with anime girls and, like, all that other rap shit, but, like, I also like, doing other shit that's not that. So, I'm gonna try and just branch out more, and that's what Shteppi is.
Do you feel like you've accomplished what you wanted to as Brokey or as an artist?
Kinda, because my goal with Brokey was, 1, live completely off of my art and music, which I'm doing now, which is fire, and fuse, like, that, like, Newgrounds animation/art, slash art community with rap and kinda, like, mush those 2 communities into my own, and I kinda did that. It's on a small scale, but it's growing, but I feel like in terms of getting what I wanted done, I could like, if I didn't wanna make Brokey music anymore, I could quit and I would be happy with that being its project, if I had nothing else to do, but I do have other shit to do, so I'm gonna keep doing it until it's like I'm burnt out, but
You made a new Spotify, is that are you fully dividing the character and Shteppi?
so I'm also making a comic, um,
Oh.
about, like, the Brokey character and, like, like, girl without the beanie is no longer gonna be named Shteppi, like, I'm naming them something else. I haven't decided on, between these 2 names yet, 'cause, before I was born, I had 3 girl names before I was born, that my mom thought of. I was either going to be Stephanie, which I am now. I was going to be Emma or Emily, which I'm not, or I was going to be Macy. So I'm thinking either Emily, Emma, or Macy for like the character. Just so I could like it's still a character that's roughly like based off me, like a younger-ish me, but I'm just like not I don't want me. Like I don't want to be a self-insert in my own comic I'm writing like that. I feel like that's just not my style of writing. Like when I write Brokey songs, I don't think of like me like doing shit. Like I don't think of me holding a gun or me like fucking hella bitches. I'm thinking of like this character that I made doing all that. So it's like I'm trying to essentially just push that as much as I can and divide the two and more it's like calling Akira Toriyama Goku. You know what I mean? Like calling the creator of like Dragon Ball Goku.
Yeah.
Like that's not what he is. Like he based it loosely like off his own personality and what he fucks with and like would be a cool character to write and have fun with. But like that's not him, you know what I mean? The same way Brokey isn't me. It's just like this dumb thing that kind of like looked like me for a little bit. I'm even changing that. Like I'm trying to make it look less and less like me over time.
Do you have any words of advice to fans watching this aspiring to be an artist?
Yeah. If you aren't obsessed with it and if you aren't obsessed with music to the point where like you're literally up at night, if you're not like if that's not the life you're living, don't do it. Straight keep it as a hobby. Don't do that because you will have much more fun living a normal ass life doing music as a hobby than you will doing it as a hobby until it turns into a job and then treating it like a job. Because that's what was happening with Brokey for a little bit. I got into it. I wanted to be a rapper since I was a child. And then I became a rapper. And while I fantasized in my head at being a child about being a rapper, I only thought of the good, and I only thought of, like, it would be so dope to, like, do shows and, like, drop songs and people would listen to them and, like, draw anime and, like, people looking at it and being like, "This is fire. This is cool." But I never thought of, like, there are also weirdos. There are also, like, people who want you to die and, like, you're gonna get burnt out and there's gonna be times where you can't please everybody. So just, like just don't be a people pleaser, I feel like is the big part. Don't let people step on you. I like there's a reason most musicians are fucking assholes. Like, there's a reason you hear stories about, like, fucking, like, 2 Hollis, like, being like, "Fuck you" to a fan, or, like, fucking, like even Darky sometimes, like, having, like, issues with fans or, like, anybody, bro, because fans, at the end of the day, are people. Artists, at the end of the day, are people, and sometimes people don't get along. You know, there are things you can appreciate about people sometimes. You're not gonna be able to please everybody. So, stop trying to do it and live for you because when you're alive and you're 90 years old and everybody you tried to live for is dead, you're gonna be left as like a shell of what you didn't wanna be. So don't do that. Straight up.
That's some good advice. That's really good.
I'm like a top 10 yapper of all time. So
No, that's fine. Thank you so much for doing this. This is so sick.
yeah, dude, no problem.
Like, I did not expect this when I started this channel.
I mean, dude, fucking you're doing your thing. It's same goes for you. Like, don't like make this shit a job. Well, like if that's what you want to do, make it a job. But like still keep it as a hobby. Because music to me is still a hobby, but I'm just getting paid for it.
Yeah.
Treat it like a hobby because if you start treating it like a job and you start holding yourself to expectations that your fans are holding you to, you're gonna fucking hate yourself straight up. And your videos are very good. You seem to
Thank
have
you.
like a very good understanding of like how to catch people's attention and catch people's eye with like the way you edit and what you talk about in the way that you do. You're fire.
Thank
Um
you.
fucking to people watching, subscribe because this motherfucker's fire. And I am giving this my cosign 100%. This dude is fire.
Thank you so much.
So
Oh my gosh.
no problem. Stream Evil. Check out the Shteppi account on Spotify, please. I want to make it bigger than Issbrokie. Wheel it. Epic
Thank you.
YouTuber outro.
See you later, guys.